All right, y'all. This is Otakify out here having a podcast on this Detective Pikachu stuff.
Pika.
Nani?
How do you feel? What is your first reaction? Is this real? Why?
Wait.
Why is this happening?
You guys know, right? Like, Detective Pikachu is a game, right? That's where it all kind of derived from.
Okay, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. So there was talks about it like a long time ago, where they're actually bringing the game to the Switch for Detective Pikachu. And I remember reading articles like a couple months ago saying that they're gonna make a movie with Ryan Reynolds, and I was like, no way, that's a joke. And and then the trailer came out with Ryan Reynolds, and I was like, oh shit, that's wild.
Yo,
yeah. So it was based off of the game, and the game's coming out soon, so it's actually pretty interesting.
wait. So the game isn't actually out yet?
I don't think so. Let me double check real quick.
It might be out. He said it's coming to the Switch. Dude,
Okay,
I'm
you're
totally
right.
uninformed
My
about
bad.
this.
It is out.
Okay, all right.
Forget everything I just said. It is been
Okay, forget
out.
everything I just said.
Yeah. Oh, it actually came out this year though. The game came out on the 3DS this
Oh,
year.
no way.
Yeah. Okay, I fucked up again. Not the Switch, just the 3DS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Gotta
Yeah.
check this game out.
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. So I guess it's exactly like the game, I'm assuming. Maybe. I don't know. But it sounds like it's going to be more comedy. So sounds interesting.
Dude, it's a game.
Huh. Wait, so Detective Pikachu is a video game. Is it backed by Nintendo? Because I know Pokemon Go wasn't backed by Nintendo, right?
Yeah. No, this one's a,
It's
this one
licensed,
is,
but
or else-
somebody else developed it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like a different studio.
Okay. Wait, it looks like the original release of this Detective Pikachu game that I am just now hearing of was Japan. Like the Japan release was 2016. And it came out to North America in March 23rd, 2018, as well as Europe and Australia.
Oh, so it's actually been around then for quite some time. Huh.
Ah.
That makes me rethink it. Huh. But what are you guys' thoughts on the trailer? You guys all just saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday and I was just like, what? Is this for real? Exactly the reaction that Ashley
Yeah,
just had.
dude. Like that trailer just spread like wildfire, dude. Like I saw everyone post it, everyone talked about it somehow, some way. It's just like went crazy, dude.
I mean, okay, so I put it in the group chat because Brian sent it to me and he was just like, yo, bro. And I was like, is this a joke? Like, you know what I mean? Because I had never heard of the game.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, is this a joke? Like what is the nature of this? And the thing that kind of threw me off is like, I'm actually curious to know what you guys think, but like as soon as I heard Pikachu start talking, I was like, did they just make like a Pokemon version of Ted?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Have you?
What?
What?
There's two, aren't there? There's two, right?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, you never seen Seth MacFarlane's Ted?
No.
It's funny, dude. It's
I
funny.
guess I should.
Quite alright.
Yeah, bro. But that's what I felt like. I was like, yo, is this like a Ted type situation? And I honestly thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a fan created video because I didn't know anything about this. When it came to my attention, and I was like, whoa, they're gonna make live action Pokemon? Like,
It's good luck.
I mean, I don't know, man. The trailer doesn't look bad, to be honest.
Dude, it looks great. I think I like it.
Do you like, is this going to be considered like an actual anime film? Like, is this the one? Is this the one now?
It might be. It really might be. Because, I mean, there was already like a huge backing on Pokemon, and it's Ryan Reynolds, you know? It's like, He's like,
Yeah.
he used to be the sexiest man of the year like, in America. So it's
Dude,
like, yo,
guaranteed
this is
then.
a big deal.
You think okay, so
Deadpool, Pikachu.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Vic?
well, I'm actually curious. Like, do you guys know who the movie's backed by?
Are you talking
Like-
about the studio?
Isn't it?
Yeah, what studio
It's
is it?
legendary.
Isn't it? What's his face? Is it Steven Spielberg? No.
Legendary. Oh, the producer?
Rob Letterman is the director. And it says production companies are Warner Brothers, Legendary Entertainment, and the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
Man, where am I getting these ideas?
I don't know, man.
I don't
This
know.
is,
I think I'm on some.
hey, Ken Watanabe's in it, though.
Who?
Ken Watanabe? Isn't that the guy that's from
What
movie
no,
did you do?
is
The
it-
Last Samurai?
Same as Rita Ora.
And what?
Oh.
Rita Ora's in it?
Yeah, Rita Ora's in it. But
Dang, okay.
yeah, you're right. Ken Watanabe, that guy.
At least they got like a Asian person in this movie. What? Isn't the main character like a little black kid?
Yeah,
That threw me off, dude. Like,
the best way to
obviously
get
being
America, dude.
being a black boy. I got thrown off to see a little black kid, but I think it's cool, representation. That's what's up.
Dude,
I wonder if they've like done like research on like how much like black people actually like anime.
they're hitting the market. They're hitting the market, dude. They know. They're like, no, that's pretty
I don't
exciting, though.
So are you guys excited? Are you guys excited about this?
Dude,
I'm pretty stoked,
I'm
dude.
pretty hyped. Yeah.
Aren't you? You should be too, man.
I feel weird because like I didn't know, like I just found out in this podcast right now that this was a game beforehand. So I'm like I have no real reference point outside of like the original Pokemon arc because I didn't really follow. Like I think even the most recent Pokemon game that I even owned, because I didn't download Pokemon Go. I wasn't part of the craze.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent one that I have is Pokemon Silver.
Oh, but I think
Okay.
the game it's not part of the timeline. It's just like a side story. It's like one
Just
of
like
those.
a random side story.
It's like was it a Pokemon puzzle? That's it's like a side game, So they made that on the side. I'm pretty sure it's like not related to Ash or anything. It's literally just like a side story.
Yeah, and so it's just like a random Pikachu, like not the Pikachu, but like a random Pikachu.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Huh.
It's just that, everyone knows Pikachu. It's really famous. It's not going to be Detective Charmander. It's,
Yeah.
So, I think they just banked it off of that because, everyone knows Pikachu. Pikachu's cute, especially that it's Ryan Reynolds. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Add
Not
those
that I'm
all
like-
up together.
I know.
Smash.
Smash, yeah.
Hey man, I gotta say, I got a lot of appreciation for Warner Brothers taking this on. I got a lot of appreciation for Ryan Reynolds being a part of it, and I have a lot of appreciation for them pushing anime influenced concepts to the big screen in North America, despite the fact that like there have been not necessarily that great of reviews
Mm-hmm.
of some of the movies. Like I just appreciate the tenacity that is like going forth on this sort of thing, and that they're just not giving up on this rich source of creativity that anime is. Although I do think that we're beating a dead horse with like Pokemon and DBZ at this point.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel you. Like you said, it's rich, and there's so many stories that have been created that could be adapted, and it is kind of like the same thing here. So, but I hope this does well. I mean, I'm still hyped, dude.
I mean, maybe that's what it'll take though. You know what I mean? Because like we did I mean, when we were kids, like in 4th grade or whatever, the Pokemon movie came out, right? You guys remember that when the Pokemon like Mewtwo movie came out, and everybody lost their mind because it was like a huge Pokemon craze. So like that was in like 99, right? Like this is 2018. This is 18 years later.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with a live action movie, and it's for that thing that us millennials are familiar with. Because you know Pokemon had its big craze in the 90s, and everybody played Pokemon Go. And the reason that people hopped on Pokemon Go was because it was familiar. So like maybe it is that it's gonna have to be one of these more familiar movies to really take it on. But I guess you know what? Even by me saying that, I can appreciate the fact that this is a side story and not that main story, because now I'm not gonna get pissed off.
What if you
That's
play
true.
the game?
Yeah, I could see that.
Don't forget about people that played the game. They're about to be mad.
I don't know anything though.
Suckers. That's what you get for playing this game.
I don't know. I mean, like, do I have a point, or like, am I tripping? Like, I'm more likely to not be pissed off because this isn't from original arc and canon.
Yes.
Like,
yes, that I agree with, because I mean, we all know the story, and when things get adapted, it's like, you know, you've heard this story before. People critique even Harry Potter. I mean, the books, honestly, the books were way better, but I mean, you can't adapt everything, you know? It has to fit within the frame of the big screen. You have a point. That's what I'm saying.
what do you think, Tommy?
What do I think about? Sorry, I got distracted by like
It's cool.
this Mr. Mime picture.
Oh, yo, I did think that it was dope in the trailer that they had Mr. Mime in there. And I think it's funny to tie in Mr. Mime with Detective Pikachu, because like mimes always seem to come up in like Private Eye movies.
Yeah.
Like at least like old school ones, like there's always like,
Oh, that's
what's the
true.
mime?
Huh? Yeah.
That's good.
I can dig it. I think it'll be a fun movie. I saw a friend of mine tweeted, I think he was tweeting about Detective Pikachu. I think it was Detective Pikachu. And he was saying like, yo, like, is this something that's going to reach to the kids and the adults? Because I want to see it, because, you know, he's like 33 or so like that. And so it's like he can appreciate it because he knows what the Pokemon craze was like for real.
Yeah.
You know? And he has a daughter. And so he can bring her to the movie and she can appreciate it just, you know, off the surface level of like, oh, this is Pokemon. And like not really be thinking about the fact that like Pokemon has been in existence for 20 plus years, you know?
I think it'll definitely hit both. I was gonna say both markets, but both ages. And
Definitely.
yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a family movie for sure.
Oh my god, dude. So okay. I guess this is gonna be the last question. Or maybe it'll just be like the last sort of topic that we're gonna touch in this particular podcast.
Yeah.
But like, we asked, is this the one? Do you think that this will then lead to other anime movies being backed by somebody like Warner Brothers? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that this is going to be that sort of thing, like where it leads into this other thing? Also, quick side note, I just saw something that says, before you guys answer, it says that much of the visual effects were provided by the team that were behind The Jungle Book and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh,
and
no wonder they look so good.
Yeah, dude, it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, like that's no wonder you can see the hairs on the Pokemon, dude. Like that's dope. That's exciting.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Yeah, it's definitely well done. Like, no doubt.
Word. Well, yeah, but that being said, do you think this is going to give birth to like maybe a Naruto movie or maybe another DBZ movie? Or
Dude,
like,
there should be a Naruto movie. I don't know what the hell they're waiting for.
Not
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You guys think so, or do you think it's gonna turn into like a long standing sequel? Like, oh, they're gonna do Detective Pikachu 2, Detective Pikachu 3. Like, is this gonna be like one of those sequel types of things, or like what?
You know what? I just personally, I don't think this is going to be the movie.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Why?
Because Pikachu. Okay, so just Pokemon. Just thinking like Pokemon in general. It's of course we know that it kind of has like a more Japanese background, but when we were kids, you know, like Pokemon was already introduced, and if we didn't know anime existed, we would think, oh, it's like an American thing. It's already been there, so it's already set in stone. But I think it has to be something that pulls in one of the shonens. So like if it's like if they already start off with Naruto, as like if someone literally just hops on and make a Naruto movie, then that's gonna break everything, and that's gonna allow people to make like other movies. But seeing Detective Pikachu, even though it's like a nice start to it, it's not going to be the movie that will launch the anime craze in, I guess, America and Hollywood. See, because like think about it, they did Ghost in the Shell, and look how that turned out. Like, you know, like
I think that movie was too cerebral. Like, it would have to be like, you know, in some of these previous podcasts, we've talked about how there's like that base level anime, like, you know what I'm saying, like Soul Eater maybe, or Naruto, or Little Witch Academia, or, you know what I'm saying, like things that are like a little bit more accessible.
Yeah.
Like Ghost in the Shell is super cerebral.
Yeah.
It's a good one, but it's like you wouldn't watch those movies as a kid. Like some of those movies are on the level, or some of those animes are on the level of like Inception or like Catch Me If I guess Catch Me If You Can, you can watch as a kid, but like things where it's just like mind games and like a lot of like adult themed ideas, something more mature. It's like that's too much right now.
Yeah.
I feel you. I mean, so I guess like a better way that I would phrase that, instead of saying like look what happened to Ghost in Shell, like but still piggybacking on Tommy's idea, is like look what happened to Avatar.
Yeah.
That's better. That's better.
Like, that was on Netflix. That was on Nickelodeon like every day.
Yeah. Nah.
Wait, are you talking about the movie adaptation of Avatar or Avatar itself?
No, Avatar: The Last Airbender, like M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh.
Yeah. See, you know, like there's multiple attempts at trying to pull like this into Hollywood, but I don't think they're choosing the right anime for it. Like
that's such a good question, or like that's such a good statement.
Because like Dragon Ball, like, okay, that could have been it. That really could have been it, but they just did such a bad job at it. But I don't know. I just really think that there's some anime that you have to watch it in an anime form. I can't see it in a live action, or else it's not anime anymore. I don't know. It's kind of like complicated, my whole mind process behind that. But
okay, let's take it back a little bit and just get the concept of the story and say like this has all of these things have been written out. Like Dragon Ball Z is just a book, and Ghost in the Shell is just a book. Pokemon is just a book. Can you see them going into like, without having watched the anime version or even knowing about it? Would you be able to say you can adapt all of those stories into live action?
I think,
like when you say there's some anime, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought.
I got what you meant.
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon. Now that I see it like this, yes, I can, and especially that it's kind of gives off that similar to Fantastic Beasts. Like, like I could see that one works. That one actually works. Dragon Ball, I can't, because it's like you know when you think of like light beams coming out of your hands or something. Not air, but like light beams and just blasts and stuff. I can't imagine that in like a real life situation. It just doesn't seem realistic, I guess. If that makes sense.
But you know what?
But hasn't that happened in movies though?
Go ahead, Mike. Beams coming out of hands? Really?
No. Okay, so we're talking about light beams coming out of people's hands to do like damage to something, right? So what I think about is like superhero movies, like Superman, Iron Man, them like using that in action. And I think you can take that and then adapt Dragon Ball Z to that. I think so.
I guess that makes sense. I actually forgot about Iron Man. Damn it.
Oh yeah, Iron Man.
I forgot
or
that
like
he
you know
has
like
that.
X-Men.
Or Doctor Strange. He's a sorcerer supreme. He just uses magic and then he just like goes like this and then he's just winning the day pretty much. So
Dang, I actually totally forgot about that.
Doctor Strange was dope too.
yeah.
Dang, so I guess it is possible. Dang.
I want to
So-
find the anime that you can't adapt, though. That's a very interesting statement that you said. Either way, I want to find things that you can't and prove things that you can. That'd be cool.
There's definitely anime that you can't adapt.
Dude, like what? Tell me right now.
Like Ico. What I'm watching right now, I feel like Ico would be difficult. Or I guess like something that's more accessible would be like I can't imagine One Punch Man being adapted without looking horrible.
okay.
You know what I mean?
What do you think?
Like
What do you
those
think?
costumes would be so much work.
It would be.
It would
It's
be.
it's a lot.
Huh.
What
Like
movie
he
is
would
like
be
that?
fine and straightforward, but like I don't know.
What movie? What
It's like a
movies come to
superhero,
mind?
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like superheroes with their crazy costumes, or
I don't know. I gotta
I
think
think
about that.
Guardians of the Galaxy type get-ups and stuff.
Yeah, but that had a huge budget.
Yeah.
And it was Marvel. Rest in peace, Stan Lee, by the way.
Yeah, rip.
But I guess also even just to piggyback off of that Marvel and Stan Lee concept before we wrap up, like they came out with Spider-Man a ton of times and they came out with the Hulk a ton of times just to get it right. So like in these instances where like DBZ didn't get it right, they can come again, just come correct. Similarly, like with Avatar, obviously we're still waiting to see what that's going to look like on Netflix.
Yeah.
So like there's chances, but I think maybe they just need to keep trying. But to be honest, I don't think that the Hulk movie ever really hit though. Like they brought that out multiple times, but it didn't really hit. But Spider-Man did though.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Spider-Man caught on.
Oh man. Yeah. So you guys are definitely gonna see this movie, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna see it.
Dude, if we can, we should all try to see it like at the same time. That'd be dope.
Well, it comes out summer of 19, right?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
You might be in the area.
Well, they're saying May 10th though. I won't be there just yet.
Okay.
But I might be. I
So-
might just come out early.
So this is the game plan. If that's not gonna happen, then we're gonna plan it ahead of time, where we're gonna all be at the movie theater at the same exact time. Even if
I'm
you're
for
like,
it.
yeah, and then just be
I'm
like,
with it.
we'll have to tell them, hey, don't start the movie yet. Start it right now.
Right. And then we'll clap.
Yes.
And then that'll be. Listen, guys, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. We hope that you dig it. Please subscribe if you are listening to this on YouTube. Follow us if you are listening to this on, I guess you're going to have this up on Spotify too, right, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Please follow our page if you're on Spotify. Hit us with the follow, Otakify on Instagram. And let us know what you think about this. Like, what do you think about this Detective Pikachu thing? Are you guys going to see it? Do you think it's going to be the one that'll change anime live action forever? Find out next time on the next episode.
Podcast.
See you guys next week.
Yeah. Peace.
Thanks, guys.